long ago he said he was 10 minutes away? 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago.
Hey, look, I'm really finna say, hey, on some real shit, bro. I'm really finna say this shit. Time is money.
Yeah.
We gotta pay this nigga.
We paying for this.
I gotta pay, huh?
Just interview a married nigga.
It's good.
This nigga.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
That was
I feel like
the
this
one
is
I
weird
just
that we
picked up, so
stuttered
I'm
like
trying to
this.
make sure.
Yeah.
Staggered?
Staggered. Stuttered. Don't it mean something?
No.
I feel like it don't. It feel like it don't. You know, I'm married though, so my wife would have.
Alright, whatever, man.
Blame everything on being married.
No, she would have justified it for me though. She was like, he's stupid, don't listen to him. And I was like, see, he's okay.
She gonna say your ass every time?
Yeah.
Every time she gonna
Every
say
single
it?
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bruh, since me and my wife have been married, bruh, she's probably saved me at least like $3,000, $4,000. Cause you know how
You do some dumb shit.
I do.
Bro, dumb shit that like after you get pointed out to you be like, damn. I didn't see that.
No, this man told me when you start getting some money, you gonna see how dumb you are.
Yeah. I started
That's
making
some
too much
real
money.
ass
Real
shit.
shit.
I'm gonna put that on the whiteboard.
Real shit. I started making like $85,000 when I was like 21. So like
Horrible.
everything is a good idea. Everything. Oh yeah. You want to sell cocaine? Shit, I could probably invest in some cocaine and make an empire. And then like racially consider it though.
I told you he sell drugs.
Nah, I mean I couldn't do it. Selling drugs ain't for me. Nigga daddy went to prison for selling drugs. You know, we got the same first and last name. I started selling drugs. They gonna immediately be like, we knew you was gonna do it.
Immediate like.
We knew you was
He
stupid.
getting time and on his case. Like, wait.
Right.
This is my boy.
It's my boy. Like, hey man, it's in the blood. It's in the genes. Hey baby, I love you.
Hey, she came in.
You heard me through the wall. It's not that thick.
She came in with the.
What you doing now?
She came.
I
don't know how you do that shit, man.
What?
Have a conversation. This thing, you know, you just trying to fuck.
I ain't say that. You said that. I said what you doing now. I'm trying to go on a date or something. We might want to go get some breakfast, nigga.
Hey, look at
We
the
hungry. Nigga, hungry. I was here on time.
can't believe it.
They in my pocket. You can't get them. You gotta come hold my pocket.
Hey, you said okay. You see my point?
See, that was different though. What I said earlier is what you doing later. I'm trying to see if she trying to eat something. I'm hungry. Nigga want a breakfast burrito, bitch.
You know, breakfast burritos be so fucking good.
On me.
Man.
On me. They really are, man.
Talk about making dinner out of breakfast.
This is what
I mean, it's all inclusive because you get rice, beans, eggs, you get a little chorizo
You
on
put
that
rice on
thing.
the breakfast burrito?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Rice in a burrito is kind of like redundant, though, ain't it?
What?
Because the burrito is all that starch, and then you throwing more starch in.
Well, the burrito was
I didn't
made
do it
to
the Mexican
complete
people did
it.
it.
You put a
I
full
started
meal
with it.
inside of your burrito. That's what it
Right.
was made for. So if you eating rice and beans, you gotta
actually,
go with
You
that.
actually get the whole food table when you eat a
Who eat
burrito.
rice and beans for breakfast? You eat beans for breakfast?
Yeah, black
Hey, what's
beans. You pop them in the breakfast burrito. It's on and popping.
What's the weirdest
Do you
thing
eat
you
outside?
ate?
My wife is vegan, sir. Beans is in my diet all the time. Okay.
But what's the weirdest thing you've ever ate for dinner besides? I mean,
For dinner,
For
ass.
breakfast. Okay, I'm wrong.
I'm talking shit.
I'm wrong.
Oh,
Nah, but
the weirdest thing I ate for dinner though.
You
I don't know, bro. I
married
don't know. Like a straight
Control.
dinner, I'm not sure, bro.
I'm
For me,
still thinking, like, what the fuck is
the
this?
weirdest thing I ate for breakfast, man,
For
was chicken and eggs.
For breakfast?
For breakfast.
That's not that
That
weird though.
Everybody, that's normal.
Cause it's niggas out here eating chicken and waffles, nigga.
No. Grilled chicken and eggs.
Well,
And
ain't nobody
scrambled
making
it?
you
That's
live
not
like
weird,
that,
bro.
Look, that shit, bro.
That's
They
not
sell that at
weird, bro.
Chick-fil-A.
Say niggas are put on a biscuit in the morning. What the hell?
I couldn't get down with it, bro. I think it was the presentation of it. I couldn't get down with it. I'm real picky. Like the shit don't look presentable to me.
You was mad because the shit was separated on your plate. Is
It
that what
was.
you telling me? Would you prefer it on some toast, nigga? All of it on some toast with a little avocado?
It rubbed me the wrong way. I did not like it. I hate it, but I did not like it.
Presentation is everything.
You know.
Oh, of course.
There's a lot of shit you would do, but the way it's presented to you,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like
somebody is with a lot of shit. Explain how important presentation is. Because somebody should be making a good point, but if they're yelling at you, you know what I mean?
You ain't gonna pay
Like, I ain't
attention.
trying to hear that shit.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Presentation matters.
It does.
Exactly.
It does.
Have you ever
It
seen
does.
something
You eat
and
with
you walked
your
in like, I
eyes
ain't fucking
first,
with it?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was like that about Indian food because it just looked like so much going
I
on.
still don't eat Indian food.
My wife put me on, yo.
Oh, I
My
make
wife
Indian
put me
food,
on.
okay.
Indian food is literally amazing.
What kind of food is that where the thing just be rotating that big ass slab of meat, bro?
Yeah,
That
chick-
shit-
Oh,
curry,
oh.
bro. Chickpea
Yeah,
curry,
yeah,
chickpea
yeah.
and
I can't
potato
fuck with it,
curry.
bro.
It's not bad.
Chicken
And then they
masala.
just,
Cause
Come on,
it's not
man.
bad. It's really not bad.
it
Man.
look
Damn.
horrible.
Damn, chicken tikka masala with some
They can
naan
do that in the
bread.
back and then
Young.
bring it to me. I ain't gotta see that shit.
Young,
We on 2 different meals, babe.
I know,
Okay.
I know. I was tasting mine right then.
You want some more?
Yes, man.
Get married, bro.
It's a
Man, you
beautiful
can do
thing,
it.
bro. Once you get married, everything get 10 times better. I promise
Yeah.
you that.
I can.
If you get married to somebody who is for you,
That's
it's a
all
difference
right.
between marrying somebody and marrying somebody that's for you. It's a
go.
real difference.
Showing the wisdom.
Don't put us on, bro.
Hey,
Let me
hey.
go right there, man.
This nigga go with talking serious.
Tell us.
Talk your shit,
It's important though. It's important.
Yeah.
I had to explain this the other day to somebody that making money in a career versus having somebody that just makes you happy is two totally different important things in a relationship. Because you can wake up, just imagine this. You ever woke up, looked in the mirror, and looked at yourself and you said, I'm the shit. The biggest shit. I'm the shit. I love myself. I'm happy for what I'm doing with myself at this time. I'm progressing in my life. I'm making an improvement within me. And then you have a woman walk in the room, beautiful, just as beautiful as can be, and tell you more than that. I wake up to that every day. That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
It's a lot of motivation. It's a lot of motivation.
I hear you.
I can't let her down. I can't. I gotta go hard.
That
Nephew.
first, that first part.
That's like the realest shit in the world.
It's real, bro.
It is.
I get you 100. It's 100 because, like I said, me and her, we were together. We dated for 2 years, and then we were separated for another year. And I straight up called this woman and told her, I said, listen, I love you. I'll never stop loving you. I think that you're the most important person in this world. I think that you meant for me.
15 minutes
I
or
don't
something,
think
guy.
that I can progress in this world without you. And I told her that after not talking to her for a year and a half.
Nigga, same. Let me tell you. All right.
You know what I mean?
So I met the girl I'm currently with, right? We dated for a couple months.
Yeah.
Broke up because Vibe Street wasn't progressing.
That's
She was
true.
going to Montevallo and she didn't have a car. So I was driving down there every weekend. I was like, bro, we ain't did shit.
Yeah.
The studio, I can't let this
Can't do
in,
both.
right?
Yeah.
So we went fully focused on Vibe Street. That was in 2017. That's when
Yeah.
we did all the shit in New York, everything. But still felt horrible. Called her up, worked things out. We've been together 2.5 years since then.
And it
Hey, nigga.
tell
Let me
you,
go get
it
a
works. It works. Black love, bro. Well, just love in general, bro. When you get with somebody, bro, it's something serious. It's an elevation in power, for real. I feel like I'm unstoppable.
That's
All
some
jokes
real
aside,
nigga shit.
I'm 25 years old, bro, and I'm walking around. I have a house. I have a
I like you
house
say you feel
in a
like-
beautiful neighborhood.
I feel like
You know what I'm
said
saying?
you want to stop.
I am. I'm an unstoppable force,
That shit
G.
is gas in my tank.
I'm
I'm
unstoppable.
stopping.
Gee, I worked for Google at 21 and never stepped foot in the college a day in my life, bro. I'm unstoppable. I work for the federal government right now and still never stepped foot in the school a day in my life, bro. I'm unstoppable. Real talk. I'm unstoppable. I mean that. Everything I say, I stand on that, dog. Real talk.
I walked into a very powerful essence.
Hey, man, that's what happened when you're late. You come in the middle of class, you walk into a lecture, and you be like, God damn, what the hell happened there?
I'm
Nigga,
all too familiar with that shit.
you walk in shell shock. Relationships.
Welcome to join us for the story.
Damn, we had a test today.
Right.
Nigga walk in and the answer is, fuck.
37. All right, I'm here.
You might well pack your shit and walk back.
Oh, yeah. That's real talk.
I've been late so class. Class. I said shit. Fuck, I mean discombobulated. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
I've been late to class so bad one time. The teacher looked at me and said, "You might as well walk out."
Oh,
Lord.
I ain't never had the experience though.
Oh yeah, that's how I dropped out of college. Cause like I had a problem with my family and missed so many days in a row.
Yeah.
The teacher was like, bro, we passed the halfway point. You can't make this shit up. You might as well.
See, that's
because they give you a syllabus and they already have what you gonna study on that syllabus.
Right.
You got the first week, the second week, midterm, all the other shit.
Right.
If you miss up to them 4 weeks, my nigga, you might.
I commend y'all for going to college, bro. Excuse me. That's the scariest thing in the world to me, bro.
Having a baby is the scariest thing.
That's your reality. I said that's the scariest thing for me.
Okay, you right, brother.
You right, because like when we graduated high school, bro, I barely had a concept of what I wanted to do with my life. So for like when you my homie, when you left to go to college, I was like, this nigga is leaving, going in debt. And he was next to me in class and didn't know what he wanted to do either. So I'm just like, damn.
That's some real shit.
Real talk.
Yeah,
So it's like it's crazy to see people be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna go to college. I'm not sure what I want to do with my life yet, but I'm gonna go to college. And don't get me wrong, college is not a bad thing, especially if you go into college for something you're passionate about.
Okay.
But I feel like people go to college for something that they've been told is a good job to have or a good career to have, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So when you get up and go to work every day, it's not even like you getting up to go to do something that you enjoy. Or the classes that you get up and go to, you don't even enjoy the shit. So you can't even stay focused. So again, I don't see how people can go and pay $25,000 a semester, $30,000 for a semester, $15,000 for a semester, and you sitting in a room listening to somebody talk about something that you don't even enjoy. That don't make sense to me.
You know, a lot of people just get taught that though. Like that's the next thing.
Yeah, for sure. For
sure. I remember when I went, my professor, he was a history professor. This man came to class with a stopwatch, had a nice suit on and everything. He'd sit down, open the book, and just get to teaching. He was like, so what we talked about last week, mind you, school just started.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? He said, oh, you guys didn't know? This is college, this is not high school. You're supposed to read this before you got here.
That's crazy,
that shit fucked us up so bad. What you supposed to teach us?
What?
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to teach y'all shit. Y'all supposed to read this book before you walked in this classroom. Now, if you don't know it, when I pass the test out, that's the first test you finna fail.
Bro, that's wild.
No.
Bro, I barely read the instructions on macaroni before I make that shit, bro. You want me to read their book before I come in? Y'all tripping.
Man, look here, I'm telling you, I walked in that motherfucker.
They got instructions on the macaroni box?
On me, they got instructions on that macaroni box.
Completely.
You better buy you some Kraft cheese, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Better
making
get you
my
that
crap
Kraft.
box here.
You better get you some Kraft, brother. You must not have been struggling.
Real broke nigga.
Oh yeah,
Believe
been there.
I used to sauce the fuck out some noodles though.
Boy, ramen jump crazy, boy. Ramen jump crazy.
I
Right.
hate the cup noodles, bro.
For real?
I hate the cup noodles.
I felt like I was providing myself with some type of health by eating that cup noodles.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Nah.
I fucked around
Did you
and
heat that shit up in the microwave?
Oh, definitely.
Nah, you definitely.
Think the microwave doesn't do anything to food besides make the water in the food vibrate to a higher temperature and warm the food. If we being real here, that's how microwaves work. They don't do anything else besides that.
So is it just?
don't put your glasses in. You said so.
Hey, bro. It's just a little knowledge for you.
I started using the fuck out the microwave. When
Microwave,
hey, look, when I learned how to use that stove with the noodles, though, I took that pot, I had that motherfucker poking in there. I've been breaking my wrist out. I've been cooking crack, nigga.
Had that bitch on the low simmer.
On a low simmer.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Now, let me ask you this.
My mom put me onto them, what was her name? Auntie Faye videos. She used to show people how to feed like a family of 5, 6.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
how this nigga
Really?
made we made some noodles, so like a noodle casserole with mushrooms one time.
Bro, I put mushrooms, bell peppers, cheese, hot sauce.
I'm talking about struggling in an apartment.
Boy.
we had a big ass box of noodles
and a chicken breast.
and a chicken breast.
Oh, y'all niggas foul, man.
Bro, we made a motherfucking chicken noodle casserole.
I bet it was flames though.
Branded with what?
Let me ask you this. How was the blunt beforehand? That'll explain how good the food was.
I was smoking like that, dude.
Wow, y'all ate that on a sober night.
Yeah.
Y'all boy really going through it, man. You get you 6 quarters and got you a burger.
We were trying to save money. I wasn't trying to spend no money like that. Goddamn, I was just trying to
Alright, so for me, not spending money like that is like keeping like enough to make a sandwich in the house. Nigga, y'all had noodles and a piece of chicken, and y'all it was like 4 of y'all in that apartment, right?
But we also worked at a grocery store at the time too.
Y'all went hitting licks. Wait a minute.
No, we was stealing shit. Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
You can't say that on camera.
Bro, I gonna say Winston. Hey, look, bro, I'm telling you, bro. One night, bro, I made a mean ass cuisine. I was talking about I had burgers, fucking fries, and all this shit, bro. I paid $10. I scanned one thing. I paid $10. I paid for beer and some shit like that.
Yeah.
When I tell you my cart was just full, cause they thought, oh yeah, I thought I was doing produce, so they thought I just had shit. I was just doing some shit.
Yeah.
I took that shit to the car.
Straight to the car.
Man, look,
I feel that. Y'all worked at Winn Dixie, right?
You snitching, bro.
That was my first job. Real shit. That
They
was my
gotta
very
expect
first
that
job.
shit when they don't pay people a livable wage, yo.
Huh?
Like when companies have people in these
Yeah.
jobs, you're not paying them a livable wage.
Yeah, it's
don't
kinda fucked
steal.
up.
Especially
But,
like food.
Excuse me.
But realizing working at Winn Dixie, bro, me and him, we realized this shit, bro. That was the most racist place I ever worked at. But it was like a low key racist. Like
Yeah,
It was real subtle.
It was real
I
subtle.
got so many stories.
Man,
My
what?
first store, I was a cashier before I went to produce, and the president had walked in, and when
Trump?
No, the president of Winn Dixie.
Oh,
So
great.
he had walked in, and you know every time you see a customer, hey, how you doing working Winn Dixie?
Yeah.
So I said that he looked dead in my eyes, looked back to his phone, started scrolling.
Damn.
I said, shit, I'm going to scan this man groceries. Scan him. I said, all right, you have a nice day. Wow. I seen him go straight to the office. I'm like, shit, I ain't paying no attention to it. The manager at the time, white lady, huge Trump supporter, you know, Amanda. She come.
out. Put out there.
So she come. You know we tell you. Yeah.
Damn, you Amanda.
So she come out. She's like, oh, I need to talk to you in the office. I said, shit, what I do? She said, you need to sign this. This is a write-up. I said, whoa. I said, what I do? The president of this company walked in and you didn't say, hey. I said, what the fuck? I said, I literally said, the fuck? I said, it scared her because the shit came out.
Yeah, hood came out.
And she came, she jumped. She was like, whoa. I said, what the fuck you mean? She jumped. Bro, she went. I said, hell, I did say, hey, that motherfucker didn't say shit to me. But then
you turn around and got rolled up for that shit.
Yeah, man, she realized, she's like, whoa. I said, man, that Crocker didn't say nothing to me.
All right,
And
there
then
you go.
But so you saying Crocker?
Yeah.
You thought
it was okay.
Man, I said, man, that Crocker didn't say nothing to me. She was like, whoa. I said, man, hell no, fuck that.
Damn, so that's how you lost your job at Winn Dixie.
No, I didn't lose my
Ironic
job.
enough, it's not.
I didn't lose my job.
Whoa.
She was like, just sign it, Andrew. Just sign. I said, what the fuck I gotta sign it for? Because you didn't say it. I said, hey, that Crocker, that nigga ain't say nothing.
Man.
But then I just like, look, I signed it.
Are y'all waiting on one more person?
I thought we had started. Don't be real.
We started, now fuck that shit.
Oh,
my fault.
no, we straight. We started.
We started,
Oh, we
now.
did? Okay, cool.
Did you hit the button over there?
Whoa! That's crazy.
I thought y'all was still just sitting around talking.
I'm on time. I'm on time.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, we got some videos too. I'm on time. That's that shit, man.
I
want to feed you.
Bro, I thought y'all were just in here talking. Otherwise, I would have said something to you earlier.
This chill, so I never knew that was my responsibility. Which button I need to
That's
press?
he called
The record button on the thing.
responsibility,
You see it?
Hey, look, I kept hearing myself. So I was assuming we were recording.
Me too.
I did
I
too.
assumed we was recording.
And I was thinking that shit like, damn, man, somebody gonna watch this episode and be like, this nigga really just walked in the middle of the
I'm really a
episode?
dumbass. I really thought like he was
You
just
feel
talking
good
all that
about
shit.
yourself right
for
now?
real. Just talking. But you were like, this is great content.
No, it's
I
great,
wonder why
bro.
you just got up and walked off in the middle.
I did too, but I was just like,
Damn,
I was like,
he was talking about married shit.
yeah, I was giving you some real nigga advice.
And I appreciate it.
I got you, no problem.
At least that shit's recorded, bro.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Is it recording now?
yeah. We a solid 53 seconds into it, boy. We making money.
Anyway, I told that Crocker. So he come in. Like I said, he didn't acknowledge me.
Yeah.
And he know the president. I mean, his son had worked there.
Yeah.
His son. I mean,
Who was his son?
his son used to work in produce back there with me.
Okay.
The president of Winn Dixie.
His son worked there.
In Montgomery, Alabama, the president of Winn-Dixie,
The president of that store.
of that one. Okay, I was gonna say, bro, this broke bitch. Why the fuck you in Montgomery, nigga?
But nah, he was
in produce, nigga.
Man, it's like he was one of them white guys that
Make you start from the
didn't
bottom, earn your way up.
realize other people's lives. Like it was just like his perception of the world was just like.
Ironic enough, we worked with a black dude like that too. You did at least because he worked back there in produce with you.
Talking about David.
I forget his
We
name.
putting everybody out in this bitch.
You feel me?
We airing everybody out.
But anyway, the president, man, he was like he literally, bro. I never forget that. And that's the first time I really felt like something racist had happened to me. Nigga, I'm from Sylacauga, Alabama.
Wait.
And that's the first time I ever felt something like literally racist happened to me.
That's bullshit. Because when we went to Johnny Rockets that night, that was the first time that I felt like it was blatant racism put in my face before.
You know how ironic it was? We went to
Johnny Rockets on top of that. Yeah.
Crazy. But that man literally looked me in my face and put his head back down and went to go snitch.
Damn.
And say, I never acknowledged him, bro.
That's exactly what water don't taste good about
And bro, at that time, you can't do shit about it.
Yeah. It's
You
president
powerless,
of the store.
bro. You are
It's the
powerless,
president
bro.
of the store, cuz.
I cannot do nothing about this other than raise my voice and say, it is what it is.
No, you called that man a cracker. That's what you did.
I called that man a cracker. I'm gonna let that cracker
And it
go.
wasn't like you were talking to me. You told this shit to the manager, to the person who was writing you
Man,
up.
I said, crack the fuck. I let that shit go. And first off, I'm not scared of white people, so that shit don't bother me. So I say that shit.
I was laying out telling the wife last night, bro. Like, through my family, bro, we don't really have a really nice history with police. Because my pops, that's what he was locked up for. Is a little altercation with the police or whatever that happened. And some other stuff. But, and then, like, growing up, bro, I ain't never had a positive interaction with a police officers that ended up being like, okay, next time something happened, I feel comfortable with calling the police. You know what I'm saying? It's never been like that. Even when I was younger, I watched you get molested by a police officer. Yeah, all jokes aside, I ain't even trying to be funny. Yeah. So it's like, throughout our lives, bro, it's never been a positive interaction. Y'all want to talk about that, don't you? It was scary. It was scary.
Man, I was like, my nigga, you just gonna skate past that shit?
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. I ain't mean to put you out there like that. Not everybody on the internet know that you got touched.
In high school, we was doing some wild shit.
We was out there with it, but at the same time, bro, like, we was... All right, I'm going to give you a reference. I'm going to give you a synopsis of the story, because we actually got pulled over 3 times in the same night, bro. First time was for speeding. Somebody else was driving. Second time, I was taking one of our it was 4 of us. I was taking one of our homeboys to buy their house, right? Mm-hmm. And then the third time, we was leaving there and going back to my crib, or whatever the fuck I think we was going to get something to eat, bro.
Mind you, bro, we had a PlayStation in the car that we owned.
But it looked bad, bro. We was in like at the time, I think it was like 2012, right? And we was in Terry Granddaddy's car, and he was like a 2011 Ram or some shit. Mm-hmm. Like, we obviously look out of place.
Drugs in the car. I had a big ass, I think it was probably at least half a zip.
Yeah,
in my sock. I had polo boots. So
it had to be half zipped to fit in them polo boots.
So that nigga Ken, we passed by the police. All I remember Ken saying was
bro, I turned around because we passed by him, bro. I seen the officer, and I was like, that nigga started pulling out as soon as we passed by. I turned to Terry, and he was driving. I said, bro, don't panic, but we finna get pulled off. Everybody in the car simultaneous. And I'm like, young, all right. So that was the first time we got pulled over. Yada, 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 whoop, de whoop. We got a speeding ticket, okay? Second time we got pulled over. We was driving. I think they just pulled us over just because it was, you know how it is in Vestavia and Hoover and them areas like that where they see too many black folks in the car, they gonna pull y'all over.
A dude ran into a ditch, too.
Yeah, a dude ran.
How long after was this the first?
The first,
Okay, I got first. Because
we got pulled over the first time. We made that zip go to a half. We turned that into a quarter, and then we left. Then we left. That was about 2 hours later. So 2 hours later, we got pulled over, right? Mm-hmm. And some dude had wrecked his car into a ditch, so the police just had like lights around his curb, right? And they was just stopping people right there. So they got to the whip, and dude was like, he came to the car, and he looked in, he looked at us, and he was like, if I search this car right now, will I find drugs? I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Didn't ask me for my driver's license. Didn't ask me for nothing. Nobody for anything. Will I find drugs in the car? Now, granted, we did turn that zip into a quarter. So, but it's like.
Mind you, this whole time he talking to Kerry,
Yeah.
He got the light on me though.
On this nigga, right? Because he came to the passenger side of the car. So he shining the light on him. Go ahead, you. It's fucked up, man.
This nigga shine a light, and bro, I'm just sitting there. I'm just like.
Like shamefully looking at the light.
He talking to Carrie, but he's looking at me. And he just. It's like he's just real.
He like focused on this nigga, you know? Like,
so he said,
like it's like
he
me
just waiting
having
on
a
you to
couple,
fuck up.
me and you locking eyes, and I'm talking to this nigga, but I'm holding a flashlight in your face, but I'm talking to this nigga. That's how it was, bro. It was so weird, bro.
He immediately he was like, he reached in the car, and so he said, I went finding in the car with it. He pat him. And bro, I can feel he just like he want me to tense up.
And he on his thigh.
He on my thigh.
In the car, reaching and patting him down on his thigh, bro. Right, real shit. And
Real
then
shit.
when he's
This nigga said, boom, that nigga touched my fucking dick, bro. That nigga said, damn, son, is that your cock?
Yo, real life, bro.
God,
real life, son.
I swear to God, this shit happened.
Look, try to imagine being his friend, bro.
can't do
And I'm
shit
in the
about
driver's seat. I'm like, I'm just gonna hold my hand on the wheel. I don't want to have nothing happen. And I looked at Scooter, and this nigga. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, that nigga said, he said, damn, son. And he looked up. You guys have a nice night.
Yo, and that was it. That was it, yo.
That was it.
That was it. That was the whole interaction, bro. That was it, bro. That was it. It was the craziest thing, bro. As I'm driving up, I look at this. You all right? you straight, cuz?
Hey, but look, on some real shit. I'd rather laugh at that than be
then
be dead. You
Yeah,
feel what
for
I'm
real,
saying,
for
bro?
real.
Bro,
even though, granted, that shit is not okay.
it's not okay, but at the same time, bro,
That shit is sick, dog.
It was some kids
For real.
that looked
That
like
shit
it was
is sick.
It was
For
some
real.
kids that looked like us that didn't make it out.
Yeah.
And they hashtags now, bro.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
what I'm saying, bro? So
Yeah.
that shit really just,
Well, this
I don't know.
black dude.
This white guy.
White guy, well, white dude.
Oh, let me tell you about what happened yesterday with me and Brent. Though. We want me to finish that verse. So we in the car. I'm trying to.
tomorrow.
We trying to write the verse, and I see the sheriff van pull up,
Yeah.
and we just in the car. He stopped. I'm thinking he finna say, "What up, black guy?"
Yeah.
I see his hand do this, but in his car, so he was like, but he did it viciously.
Yeah, like, man, let your fucking window
That's how he
down,
did
man.
it. Shit,
Damn.
What the fuck? So I opened. I couldn't let the window that way he had the car, so I opened the door. So, hey, bro, y'all here? Y'all stay here? Y'all stay on this property? I'm like, yeah, bro, I stay right there. And he looked, bro. He just wanted, man, motherfucker,
Right, like, give me a reason.
give me a reason. And he was like,
You just,
I said, oh shit, bro. But I'm like, damn, man. I feel like once you put that badge on, you
Yeah, man. Some of them. Some cops are good people, bro. But
someone put that motherfucker on. They just
it's the people, the same motherfuckers that was getting like bullied and abused, like growing up. They put that badge on, and some of them feel like they got some type of power. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if a motherfucker come to my car and try to like belittle me or bitch me out in front of my family, but that's not gonna happen. G.
But let me ask you this though: would you rather? I understand you don't want to be belittled or feel like you talked down upon.
Yeah.
But is it better to just walk away or start that argument?
I'm a man before anything.
I understand you're a man before anything, but what I'm saying is, say you in the car, God forbid this ever happen.
Yeah.
You in the car, Kiana, Carter, you get pulled over. You ask the officer all the right things. You know, you doing all the right things. But he still he want to give you that attitude. He want to and you feel it, but you as a man, like, man, I can let this man talk to me. Yeah. But you gotta say, man, I got my folks in the car, I got my family. And he just want that interaction.
Yeah.
Would it be better just to be like, look,
it's better to save my life for another day.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna let you talk to me in the kind of way.
That's
That's just how I am, bro.
I feel
but I'm gonna tell you this, just like you just told me, like you just said when we started, bro. My wife saved me from a lot of things, bro.
Yeah,
for real shit. She saved me from myself a lot.
Yeah.
So like in that time, like my wife is a social worker, so at that time, she'll be able to diffuse the situation, bro. She know how to handle me. I don't know how, but I'm unstoppable until I run into her.
Yeah,
that's when the unstoppable force means an unmovable object. That's what happens. And she balances that out. So in that instance, honestly, I'm gonna try to talk my shit, but she like the one with the leash. She gonna be like, all right, nigga,
Cause
bring it back
you
in.
know where it's going.
Yeah, cause she know how I
Yeah,
get, bro. When I get to talking, bro, it get out of hand real quick.
That's the craziest thing, though. I'm like my granddad always taught me, you get pulled over, just do what you gotta do to survive, basically.
Yeah.
And that's so bad.
fucked.
You gotta tell that to a
That's
black
fucked.
kid. When I first got
like
my
that.
car, it was like, do what you gotta do
Yeah.
to survive. He pull you over, do get your license, registration, all that. Asked the officer, what he may ask, why he pulled me over.
Yeah.
He give you an explanation, cool, whatever. Shit.
That's fucked up. But
I
that's time, nephew.
get over
Gotta get
that.
out of here. Somebody else behind us.
God damn. We'll resume next week.
Yeah.
We'll resume this week.